Guys, I woke up. Oh, what? Who?
It's always messy in the kitchen when you decide to do it.
Oh no, it's fine. Everyone else's kitchen's messy. It's fine, I just won't point it that way. Guys, I woke up this morning and I turned 20, which I'm not sure if I'm happy about or not. I don't feel like I'm 20, I'm way too immature to be going up a age level yet. But I am excited for what my family's done for me, and just going to show you what my mum's actually made me for my birthday cake. You guys know that I'm obsessed with Lego, and she's outdone herself with this one because she's actually built like a Lego cake, and on the front there you can see like how she's gone about it. It looks like it's been built underneath, and then there's kind of like, yeah, just like a white sheet underneath then, and you can see like kind of the innards of the Lego building. Got some of my figures that she stole out of my room, 20 on the top there, and she's even spelled out my name, Ben, on the front there. So yeah, I think that's really creative, really cool. Yeah, I can't wait to eat it, and I'm just grateful for the time and effort that my mum's managed to put into this. Really tempted to eat one of the Lego bricks right now. Right guys, it's now 2 PM, just got back from the gym. I'm not going to do a commentary like I usually do. I'm actually going to talk to you now about some of the things that we did in the workout, because I did get a couple of clips for Instagram, but I'm also going to put them into this video. So you should be seeing right now what we did. First of all, I'm not going to go through the entire workout. This was chest and arms. Did 4 chest exercises, 2 tricep and then 2 bicep. The actual clips that you're seeing here though, I recorded flat dumbbell presses. So these are very similar to the barbell presses, which a lot of people do at the start of their workouts, particularly if they're going for strength, which I admittedly usually go into the gym on chest day and do flat bench press with the barbell as well. Haven't really been going for strength reps so much lately, but these are another good variation for that. You find that if you're doing dumbbell compared to barbell, because you're working each side kind of unilaterally, or rather isolaterally, you're using both as kind of separate hinges, almost separate areas, but you're working them at the same time. You might need to drop the weight slightly compared to what you would lift on the flat bench with the barbell for the same number of reps. We did about 4 sets of, I think, 10 to 12 of those. I was working out with Mitch again today. Also recorded chest flies with the cable crossover. These are very similar to the last chest workout that I did, that I think I put into a video. This time we were using the fat grips, but we're using the fat grips for chest and not like with any kind of purpose of activating the forearms. So put on there, trying to use kind of a hook grip, so just having your palms open, your thumb not wrapped around it, or at least not much, kind of at the side rather. And yeah, just doing chest flies like you usually would. You can also do these for the kind of like decline chest flies, or the incline, raising the cable up for more upper chest. But yeah, it actually did help a lot with the mind to muscle connection, so I would suggest getting those not only for forearms but for other stuff like that, just to in general help with the mind to muscle connection. Other thing that I recorded was just some bicep curls on the Preacher with the Easy Bar. Did 20 kg here. Again, went for kind of hypertrophy reps, about 12 to 15. Really focusing on a good squeeze at the top, to the point where like you can feel all the blood rushing to that muscle. Really helps again with the mind to muscle connection, and really just getting that detailing on the biceps, activating more muscle fibers. Doing a nice slow eccentric, getting a full stretch, actually flexing the tricep a little bit at the bottom there, so that you can get a full extension of the bicep muscles. And yeah, when you're doing these, you want to make sure that you're not using much of your leg strength or anything like that. So I really like to bury my shoulders, bury the pad up to my shoulder, like armpit area, whenever I'm doing these, so I can really just engage the biceps. And I sometimes even have my legs extended and really far back, so I'm literally leaning on the pad and it's just my biceps doing the work. You don't need to retract your scapula with exercises like this. You only really need to do that with stuff like squats, or pretty much any pressing movement where you're trying to isolate your chest rather than your shoulders. So yeah, don't worry about that too much, just focus on using your biceps rather than anything else. So that was the workout. Yeah, very good birthday workout there. Got some biceps in, that went really well. Yeah, just gonna have some food now, and also probably upload the few clips that I got in the gym today for Instagram. Gonna show you a couple of the things that I got today for my birthday, because a few of them are actually kind of YouTube related, and hopefully should increase the quality of parts of my channel. Like, I'll just show you. So this is a How I Met Your Mother kind of quote poster in a frame. This isn't anything to do with YouTube, of course, but it's just something that I wanted for a while. So it's got all the like most popular quotes from the show, so Suit Up, the Bro Code, Lemon Law, all of that stuff. So really glad that I got that. And then these things here, I got a new Gorilla tripod. This is a much smaller one than the one I've already got. I just figured if I go to somewhere where I need a tripod but I don't want a massive one because it gets in the way too much, or if I'm on a train or something, that'd be perfect. You can never have too many tripods. And then I also got this microphone. This is something that I've really been wanting for a while, because although I already did improve my audio quality with my commentaries because I got a new headset, I still feel like the volume is way too quiet and I honestly can't increase that anymore. So yeah, got this one, and honestly can't wait to record a commentary on it. I'm probably going to use this tomorrow after my back workout. I've also got a tripod with it, and then the little kind of muffler cover thing, and then it's obviously not wireless, but that doesn't matter because whenever I'm editing I can just plug it in anyway. And then I also got, I showed you the Lego cake that my mum made, which I'm yet to try. I really want to go down and try some very soon. She also handmade this, so can you guess what it is yet? She made me a giant wearable crochet pizza slice. You guys know how much I love pizza. Now I've got something that I can actually wear when I'm cold in the winter. Gonna probably get like an Instagram picture of me wearing that. It's funny because my mum actually made Jasmine one for Christmas. Jasmine wanted a mermaid one, and my mum surprised her with a Christmas present of a massive mermaid kind of turquoise tail. A lot of effort that she's put into this, just like with the cake, so I got the best mum. And then this is something else. I didn't get this for my birthday, but it just happened to come through the post as I was opening all this stuff. This is my Team BPR t-shirt. I didn't actually get one of these with the first unboxing that I showed you, but I rung up the kind of ambassador coordinator, the guy that sorts everyone out with free stuff and their packages and really just manages all of the ambassadors. I asked him if I could possibly have one, whether I have to pay one and use my discount code or anything like that, and he said, sorry about that mate, we did mean to send you one. So I'm glad I actually kind of like inquired about it, because he actually told me that one was meant to be sent my way. So I've now got one of these. I actually did wear it in the gym, so if you did see sweat patches, if you did see the sweat patches on there, that's because I wore it in the gym today. You probably would have seen it in the videos that I showed you before actually. Didn't think of that. But yeah, got a medium in that, if you guys are wondering. I'm a 38 or 39 inch chest. Arms are about 15 to 16 inches. I think 15.5, almost 16 inches. And that fits perfectly. I honestly think that I could probably put on like another 10 pounds of muscle and that would still fit me, until I'd have to change to another size. But yeah, really comfy, really good quality. Guys, I don't know if you can see that, but it's literally just started snowing over here. Hasn't snowed at all, let alone that heavy. And like, well, this is the first time this year actually. It snowed last year, but it seems to be getting later and later in the year that it snows, or like, you know, most countries or other parts of the UK will be snowing in like December, and it'll take us until like mid-January to actually start snowing. I don't think there's enough to actually like, make any snowballs though, so gutted. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another workout commentary. Using the new mic today. Let me know how it sounds, because I'm hoping that it sounds a bit better. I've given it a few test runs, tried adjusting the volume in that just to see what it sounds like, and I think I've got like the best settings on it as I possibly can. So let's just get on with this workout here. Was doing back and shoulders today, working out with Mitch again. Started with these seal rows. These are a really good one for not only working sets but also warming up at the beginning of your workout, because it involves the lats, it involves teres major, it involves your lower trap. You can obviously adjust your elbow. For instance, if you have your elbows more flared out, it's going to be doing more of your traps. And this is also a reason why it's good for warming up your scapula and strengthening your scapula. So if you're someone that's got rounded shoulders and you find it like impossible to retract your scapula, I know that when I first got told that that's what I needed to do with bench press and stuff like that, I honestly had no idea how to do it. So yeah, that's a great way of using that. This one's really good because there's no momentum with the actual machine, so you can't do any swinging or cheat reps. It completely isolates your back, and you get a nice full stretch on it, and the weight drags you downwards. So it's a really good one if your gym has one of those. If it doesn't, then use a normal flat bench and do the same thing with dumbbells or a barbell. After that, went on to kind of this high row where, as opposed to, I'd say like a seated cable row or something like that, or another machine row, you're kind of rowing upwards as well as backwards. So this is a great kind of trap builder. It involves a lot of your middle trap, lower trap, and depending on how you adjust the seat, also a little bit of upper trap. So you could almost turn it into kind of like a shrug as well as a row. So not too much lat involvement there. You'll notice that the stretch that I get wasn't that great for the lats, but it was amazing for the traps, and always feel it a lot the next day. So that's a really good one again. Just did some wide grip pull downs there using the D bar, not too different to the normal like wide grip lat bar. Again, keeping your grip wide enough to activate your lat, but not so wide that the tension is taken away from your lats and put more towards your teres major, unless that's something that you want to actually deliberately do. But a lot of people, when they're using lat pull downs, it is for the lats. It's because they want to build those lats and make them wider. After that, went on to some straight arm pull downs, push downs, whatever you want to call them. Keeping your arms straight with this, but then with the kind of lowest part of the movement, I guess the top contraction part of the movement, when you're getting closer to your hips, I tend to let my arms kind of bend slightly at this point so that I can actually I can row it towards my hips, whereas if I didn't actually allow that bend in my arms, I would end up hitting the top of my quads and not really getting the best squeeze for my lats. After that one, went on to some hammer strength shoulder press machine. This was an isolateral one, so you're doing each side kind of individually, but obviously at the same time still, so it's really good for fixing imbalances, making sure that you've got a really even physique. Then did cable lateral raises, which is a good alternative to dumbbells if you ever want to switch things up, and then finish with some rear delt face pulls. The lower that you do these with, in terms of where you're pulling it towards your face, so if you pull it more towards your neck and your chin, that's going to really activate your rear delts, whereas if you have your grip on the rope a little bit higher and you're bringing the rope more towards your eye level, or possibly even above your head, your rear delts will still be getting a really good contraction, and you will still be exercising the rear delt, because this is a rear delt dominant exercise, but you'll also really be feeling it in your lateral head as well. So that kind of gap between your rear delt and your lateral head, if you want to build that up, then this exercise is really perfect for that in my mind. So that's a workout. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. Hope this commentary sounded a lot better than the others. Enjoy the rest of this vlog. Right, back and shoulders complete. I actually left Mitch in there. He got quite a few good shots for me today, which is very good. Lucky to have a training partner that can actually record for me. Yeah, he's in there doing abs. But yeah, I probably mentioned this before, he's fairly new to the gym and might actually possibly be purchasing one of my plans, so I'm looking forward to training him kind of online and kind of in person as a friend, but online as an actual coach. So yeah, looking forward to that. He's making pretty good progress so far. Progress? I never say it like that. Yeah, he had a few shoulder problems today, but we managed to fix those. I actually did want to vlog in the gym and do like kind of a raw feel, because that's something that I really want to bring to the channel. If you guys do want to see raw clips in the gym, then I'll try and do more of those. So hopefully soon we'll do 1 or 2 workouts or whatever, see what you guys think of that. So yeah. One very bad thing about having your birthday and Christmas so close together is all of the chocolate that I've got to get through. All of this. This is only some of the stuff that's left over. Got all those Ferrero Rocher. And then got these. These I don't mind too much, because at least there's a little bit of protein in some of these with all the peanut butter. But yeah, little Reese's kind of care package. Oh, by the way, I'm using the new tripod today. Just giving it a little go, but I found kind of a defect of it. It's really loose on the top here. I think it's just because I've got quite a heavy camera, but see how much you flop around when I do that. So Might sound stupid, but I might actually super glue this little joint here, because I'm never going to need to like do that, I don't think, with all of these legs being able to move. So yeah, I'm going to try and hold you still. Finally, right. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that right now actually. What's up guys, having the last meal of today. As you can see, it's fillet steak. This is about 170 grams I think, and you notice that it's kind of cut really weirdly. It's not just one fillet, because whenever I do track it, the fat is always like, I'm not sure how much per average, but like it's like 16 grams of fat, but that's obviously really easy to kind of pick out from the fillet, so I actually usually just cut it out of that, so I can kind of decrease the numbers of the fat macros just a little bit, depending on how much I cut off. So as you can see, there isn't really like any obvious parts that are left on there, other than the weird like little white squiggles between the red meat. So yeah, I'm having that with some fusilli pasta, because pasta is like the one thing that I always have for a lot of carbs and that extra bit of protein, because there is protein in there. And I'm also having another slice of birthday cake just because it's almost gone and it tasted heavenly, so I want to make sure that I get as much of it as I can before it gets nicked. To finish off my meal, I'm going to have to rush because my steak needs flipping and I am mucking about. I'm also going to have probably 2 scoops of the BPI Sports ISO HD to complete my protein, but I think I honestly will wait until I'm literally about to go to sleep, so that's in my system. It is fast releasing as opposed to like casein, which you would have probably seen. I also have, really they're both just as good as each other. Obviously casein is slower digesting, that's why people kind of choose that rather than whey, but still protein, and it's not like you need to take any protein supplement before bed, but yeah, I'm choosing BPI whey. So I'm gonna wrap the video up here, and yeah, I haven't got much to say, so gonna give my mic a test, which will be the commentary that you have heard in this video probably tomorrow morning. Hope you guys like the audio quality of that, because I feel like it is a lot better. I have tested it out a little bit already. Yeah, I'm really glad I got that, so be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel grow. If you guys genuinely do like these videos, then don't hide your love for it. Hit the like button, subscribe, and see you guys next time.